I used to have a team in my company that would often say to me, Andre, you are changing your mind. You are giving us a different approach. You are constantly shifting what we should be doing day to day. And I was very, very proud of that. I was proud of that because that said to me that I was paying attention to what was going on in the market. I was paying attention to my own desires. I was paying attention to the ambitions we had as a company, and I was adjusting. And I'm here to tell you that you can refocus, you can reframe what you're doing, you can rename what you're doing, and you can rebuild. No matter what it is you are doing, if it isn't working, you can adjust it. If you have to make changes, make changes. That's one of the powers of being in charge. So if you're leading an enterprise and you have the authority to make a change and to go in a different direction or to modify your direction, do it. If you're an entrepreneur and it's on your dime, it's on your ambition, your commitment, your focus, and you have the ability to make a change, do it. If you see something that isn't working and you want it to work better and you think that making a change in your business model makes sense, do it. It's the reality. Many of the brands that we know commercially are brands that had to refocus over and over again. You have some brands that were dead, completely dead, or perceived as dead, certainly. And they came back from the brink. And someone saw possibilities in them and said, what if we focus on this market? That happens in so many product categories. So why are you wed to something that isn't working? Why are you wed to something or should you be wed to something that isn't delivering the results that you think are important to you? So that's something to think about. How can this business look different? How can I get better results? How can I monetize what I'm doing by making an adjustment? How has the world shifted around me that requires me to take a different approach? Am I building a business for today or for the past? Am I connected to something, an idea, an approach that is no longer relevant, that I should be focused on something else? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to throw away everything that you've done. It just means that you have to repackage the way you approach the market. And maybe what you've done in the past is no longer in the forefront. Maybe that's a product that is, sometimes you'll see retailers will have classic products, classic formulas, and they're essentially selling their old product with their new product. You can do that too. So you can rebuild. Rebuilding requires making some decisions about what you see going on, what you're happy with, what you're unhappy with, what goals you have, what you no longer want to deal with, what you're holding back on that you should move forward, thrust forward with some major energy. Look, this is all up to our own creation. It's all within our own ability. It's all within our own purview. We can do what we want to achieve the kind of success we want. If we're locked into a pattern, or if we're locked into an idea, we might not realize that. We might think that we have to stay where we are. There are a lot of possibilities for your business, a lot of possibilities for your career, a lot of areas that you can specialize in, a lot of different people you can serve, many, many ways to make money. You can rebuild. Start today. Start refocusing. Start adjusting. Start phasing out the old, bringing in the new, and rebuild what you're doing into something that is more successful for you. This is possible. This is something you can do. This is something others have done. And I'd say it's a good time to get started right now. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.